Good morning, City Kids. Today's story is about Jesus riding to Jerusalem like a king. Jesus and his disciples came to a village near Jerusalem. "Go into the village," Jesus said to his two disciples. "You will see a donkey and her colt. Bring the colt to me." The disciples did what Jesus said, and some people asked, "Why are you taking that colt?" "The Lord needs it," the disciples said. "He will send it back later." The disciples brought the colt to Jesus. They spread their jackets on the colt's back, and Jesus sat on the colt. A large crowd gathered, and some spread their jackets on the road in front of Jesus. Others spread palm branches from the fields along the road. Jesus rode toward Jerusalem. Some of the people in the crowd went ahead of Jesus, and some of the people followed. And everyone shouted, "Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the one who comes from the family of David." And Jesus entered Jerusalem like a king. Our memory verse today comes from Luke 19:38. They shouted, "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord."
Hey City Kids, Teacher Allison here. Today, we are going to be making a donkey craft. I have 3 different colored pieces of paper. I have brown, tan, and white. If you don't have these colors, that's totally fine. You could make your donkey gray instead of brown, or you could also just use 3 white pieces of paper and color it whatever you want. I also have a black marker, I have some scissors, and I've got some glue. All right, let's get started. So, in order to make sure that we cut out the right shapes, I'm going to draw them first. So, I put the donkey body right here. It's just a big oval. Don't worry, we're gonna be gluing everything together later so it doesn't have to connect. Just make your body a big oval like that. And then for the legs, I gave mine kind of like, it's a little bit bigger at the bottom for the hoof. You can also just draw yours as big rectangles, whatever you wanna do. All right, so donkeys have 4 legs, I'm pretty sure. Now, draw a circle for the donkey's head and draw these 2 ears. They're kind of like long candy corn. Let's move on to our next sheet of paper. I will be using this tan. So you're drawing like a tiny oval and you're drawing 2 smaller triangles. And basically, this is going to be the nose for your donkey and the tiny little inner ear parts, all right? So these little triangles need to be smaller than the ears you drew, and this nose needs to be smaller than the head you drew. All right, so on the white piece of paper, we draw, these are gonna be our eyes, and these are going to be our teeth. Okay, so now we are going to be decorating them before we cut them out. So I'm gonna decorate my eyes and try to keep it within these lines because since we're gonna be cutting it out, if you go too crazy, it's gonna be really hard to cut it out, okay? So I put little eyelids on mine and gave him some pupils. And then I added some nostrils to the nose. Have your parents look up a picture of a donkey if you forgot what a donkey's nose looks like. I colored in the hooves, but I just realized he doesn't have a tail. I gotta draw a tail. So for the tail, it's like the long tail right here, and then at the end, there's kind of like a little tuft of fur. So that's what I colored in right there. Now you or an adult will be cutting these out. Okay, we've got all of our pieces. Now we are going to glue them together. Okay, so start with your donkey body. That's going to be the big brown oval piece. And then look for the brown circle, that's your donkey head. We're going to be gluing them together. So just a tiny bit of glue like that will do the trick. And then you put your head on. So now on top of our head, we are going to be putting our ears. Put a little dab of glue at the bottom of each ear. And those go right on the back of the donkey head. Like that. And like that. Now we can put on the donkey's eyes. Put just a little bit of glue on the back of the eyes like that. And we stick them right there. he's starting to come to life. Now we take the donkey nose. Now if you put glue on the back of the donkey nose, you can also attach the teeth where you want them, just like that. And then you can put it down on the donkey's face, like that. Yay! Now, take the little inside ears, put some glue on the back, and you're just gonna be putting these on top of the ears. Next, we just have to add our legs and our tail. So this goes for all of your pieces that you draw on. Make sure that the part that's decorated is facing out. So if you put the glue on this side, it needs to go like this. If you put the glue on the other side, it would need to go underneath the body. All right, now I want these legs to go underneath the body, so I'm going to be putting the glue on top, just like this. One tiny dab of glue on each leg. Just gonna lift up the body and slide the legs under, that way I can position them exactly where I want them. And then I push it down. Oh, we made our donkey! Thanks so much for doing this craft with me, guys. Happy Sabbath!
Hey, City Kids! It's Pastor Mike. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's sing some songs. This song is called Father Lift Me Up. Father lift me up, hallelujah. Holy is your name. Father lift me up, hallelujah. Holy is your name. Jesus lift me up, hallelujah. Holy is your name. Jesus lift me up, hallelujah. Holy is your name. Guess what's coming next? Spirit lift me up, hallelujah. Holy is your name. Spirit lift me up, hallelujah. Holy is your name. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his Son, that whosoever would believe in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Again. For God so loved the world that he gave his Son, that whosoever would believe in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Father, lift me up, hallelujah. Holy is your name. Father, lift me up, hallelujah. Holy is your name.
Thank you for joining us. You can support children's ministry by giving online at adventistgiving.org or by mailing a donation to Glendale City Church, 610 East California Avenue, Glendale, California, 91206. Thanks! They shouted, "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord." Luke 19:38.